Hey, what's up, everybody? We are finally here for the special program that brings us back to Sandrone. It is not 5 a.m. I actually intended to watch this exactly then, but don't worry. I've seen nothing, and so I can still go into this completely blind. I love seeing Columbina, Samdrone, and Seat Lolly getting to have their VAs be here for this. I see Ether here, don't worry. But yeah, I'm super oh, it just jumps right in. Holy shit. Okay, they don't give us any time. I also don't know how I should have audio. If I sound funny, also, I didn't mention it in the last two videos I recorded. I've been battling the most annoying cold thing for a while. Not, it's not fun. But I'm super excited for this, so we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna make it work. But anyways, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Is the trailer? I could probably turn it down.
Frost moon coordinates located.
Oh?
Please proceed to the main control hall for moon landing preparations.
I must return to the moon. There lies my mission.
Your mission? Wait, is it gonna be Mr. 9? I hope I'm not misremembering. But no, that's a Granky, though. So it's just someone else. Hold on.
After the Pioneer landed, he began to explore the moon and circumlunar zone. One day,
Whoa.
in the circumlunar zone, he received a mysterious signal from
We're just
deep
floating
space.
through this.
All
Okay.
I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alain wanted me to inherit.
Fair.
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two.
It's totally fine, Sandrone, okay? Nonchalant, just fucking going.
Our film, A Homecoming,
Ooh.
officially begins.
Oh, that's so
Aquarium's
pretty.
Closed for the
Oh no.
A celebration of the entertainment industry. No
See,
one
Lolly
would
and
choose to send this one
Sandrone.
out. This detective costume
Charlotte
really
looks
suits
so
me.
good.
Take this lunar arcanum.
Does that count as a prophecy?
The
Oh.
reversed moon.
More Barbalos stuff.
The terminal
I'm sorry,
has
I'm very
detected
intrigued.
the appearance of an unknown individual. Its purpose was to turn the moon into a space-based weapon.
A space?
I already learned the truth at the moon's core. As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that Dragon Lord of Darkness. She is the key to activating Project Moongazer.
Ooh.
Don't go, Columbina.
Oh, fuck.
We
Okay.
knew what this order would cause from the
Don't
beginning.
go. You're
If
back?
Columbina is calling for help, the spaceship's our only chance.
Project Moongazer. It responded to me.
I have a certain feeling about how she views that descender.
If what Alain said is true, then
Oh my
I'm about
God.
to be born anew. Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
I'm. That's so cute.
Hello, travelers.
Why
I'm
does she
Zach
have a
Aguilar,
Sandrone
the voice of the
plushie?
male traveler, Ether, and hosting with me today we have.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmy Lowe, the voice of Columbina.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Hi
pause. I
guys,
just needed to
I'm
make sure that was
Skylar
up there.
Davenport, the voice of Seat Lolly.
Yes, so happy to have you guys here. And to
Yay.
all our travelers out there, welcome to the version Luna 8 special program, Sunny Summer Fontanalia.
Fontanalia. Wait, isn't that the name of a festival in Fontaine?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Travelers
oh,
might
that was
remember
such
it
a
from
good
version
one.
4.3, the one where we shot that film with all our friends and made all those fun memories.
Yep, and the fun continues in this version because, in addition to our friends from Fontaine, a special guest is also going to be at this year's Fontanalia Film Festival.
Ah, you mean Columbina, right?
That's
No.
right. After things settle
Okay.
down in Nod Cry, she wanted
Uh-huh.
to expand her horizons a bit.
Sure.
And with the festival going on, Nefer recommended a trip to Fontaine.
Oh, is that the only
Yeah.
reason, though?
Maybe.
I mean, Fontaine is also Sandrone's homeland.
That's the
isn't
real
it?
reason, I bet, okay? Knowing Nefer.
But no one knows what happened to her after that battle in Nod Cry against the Torre. The suspense is killing me.
Then maybe you'll be happy to hear that the wait is over. Once travelers head to Fontaine, an unexpected reunion with this old friend isn't too far off.
Good.
A
Oh.
self-introduction? Very well. For the sake of etiquette, I'll humor you just this once. Behold, before you stands Marionette,
Yes.
7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
So intimidating.
Hi everyone, I'm Deneen Mulledy, the voice of Sandrone. The wait is over. I'm just so happy she's back.
Yes.
That was awesome. Welcome!
Yay, thank you.
Welcome back, Sandrone.
Aw.
Thanks. Oh, wait. Should I give a more Sandrone-like answer? Like,
Yes, that's more in character.
So
Very, very
Sandrone.
accurate.
It was so surreal seeing Sandrone in that version trailer. It's been too long.
Mhm.
I know, personality-wise, it doesn't seem like she's changed much. Still the grumpy Sandrone we all know and love.
It'd be weird if she
True,
was all
but
pure
I
and
feel
smiles.
like travelers have got to be wondering how she came back to life. I know I am.
Mhm.
Yeah, does it have something to do with the final gift we heard about in her animated short?
well, Elen did leave behind a gift for her, but she actually never knew anything about it.
So that means during the battle against the Torre, she really was prepared for it to be the end.
Yep.
Yeah, she went in going, I'm gonna
100% put
die.
her life on the line during that battle. So when she woke up to find herself very much,
Oh.
you know, not dead, it was a surprise to her as well. Elen's final gift was kind of like a second chance.
Damn.
But the damage she sustained in that battle was so severe. Why didn't the second chance activate right then and there?
Ah, now that's the question. There's actually another factor at play in all of this. We're gonna get into it in a bit, but for now, all you need to know is that she owes her recovery to a combination of things.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so there's a story there.
For sure.
Hmm.
You know, speaking of the animated short, it was so cool to get a little insight into Sandrone and Elen's life together.
Right, the Lord Artificer, Elen Guillotin, Sandrone's creator. Her
Yeah,
notes mention that Elen
the
built
animated
her
short
in
was
his later
great.
years as a way to remember his sister, Marianne.
Oh.
And speaking of, both Alan and Marianne have some connection to the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, right? That mysterious organization in Fontaine.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. In certain quests, we even see a photo from when the two of them were kids. Then, in his later years, Elen had Sandrone by his side. They were family, and the days they spent together were quiet and peaceful.
So nice.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder remembering Elen's funeral made Sandrone so upset in that animated short.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Columbina
That's the part that
definitely
made
tried
me
to cheer her
cry.
up, but her methods are always a bit, unconventional.
A little rage baiting.
Well, honestly, before joining the Fatui, I doubt Sandrone ever expected to get close to Columbina, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, let alone have tea parties with them.
Yeah.
Yes, that scene was so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure those are
Mhm.
nostalgic memories for all of them.
Totally.
For sure.
Especially Columbina and Sandrone.
Yeah.
They're actually really close. They even played games together during Moon Prayer Night.
Yeah, it would explain
Oh, yeah.
why she was
Underneath
easily
that tough
dragged
exterior,
in.
you can
Yeah.
totally tell Sandrone has a soft spot for
Totally.
Columbina.
No. It's more like Columbina wore her down over time.
And now
Same
they're
thing.
inseparable.
Well,
Yeah.
Of course, she was part of the Columbina rescue plan.
Part of it, her formula is the whole reason we were able to bring Columbina back.
Yeah, the way she faced a Torre head on just to give us the chance to complete
I
it.
still hear this cutscene vividly.
I know.
She put herself in danger and
You don't need to
ultimately
keep
sacrificed
that on screen. I'm
everything
good.
to save her friend.
Mhm.
That really says a lot.
Yeah, which is why it was even harder for Columbina to accept that she was gone.
Well, honestly, that was also emotional. But
Aw.
the good news is, She's back now!
Yeah! All that
Yay!
trauma, don't worry about it. We're
Wait,
good.
speaking of, I noticed she has a new mechanism by her side too.
Ah, yes. The Facilitatrice Automatisée Généraliste Interactive et Omnitâche.
Wow, good job.
Yay!
That was quite the
Pardon
title.
my French. Also known as Baggio.
Wow, a new helper. Oh, she looks super cool.
Mhm.
Hold on, I don't think we've seen Polonia yet, though.
Right. Polonia was really put through the ringer in Nod Cry and sustained a lot of damage during the battle against Ettore. I'm starting to get worried.
I know. But unfortunately, that's something travelers are going to have to wait to
Oh.
uncover in-game.
In-game.
Well, just based on the name alone,
Damn.
Faggio seems pretty impressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Basically, she's an all-purpose automaton. From everyday chores to intense
Oh my
combat
God, she's-
encounters, she can do it all.
You got jealous of
Even if her
Anefa.
name is kind of a mouthful.
You know, from the land of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, I'd expect nothing less.
Sandrone's eyes kind of look different
Yeah.
too. Looks like there are little gears inside of them.
Yeah,
It's a
and
cool
I see
effect.
some new gems and accessories on her skirt. Very fancy.
Right? There are a lot of little added details. But wait, doesn't Sandrone's vision look a little different than other characters?
It does, yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's star-shaped.
Hmm.
Ah, yes. This is important because it's not your typical vision. It's actually a stellar linchpin.
Stellar
Hmm.
linchpin.
What's that?
Okay.
Well, remember when I said
I'm
Elend's
on.
gift wasn't the only reason Sandrone was able to wake up? Well, this is the other reason.
Wait.
Stellar linchpins are extremely rare, and according to Fatui research, they have some connection to the third
Oh.
descender.
Fancy.
Mhm.
Whoa, okay.
I'm trying
I
not to
didn't
read
expect us
the
to
info they're
casually
actually
start
putting in
talking
the
about
back.
descenders.
Even though it's the
Honestly,
tape
though,
stuff.
to this day, no one knows exactly what causes a stellar linchpin to manifest. But what we do know is that those who wield them can alter certain elemental reactions.
Oh, so kind of like the lunar reactions, where powers outside the 7 elements are involved.
Oh.
Exactly. Take Sandrone, for example. She wields a cryostellar linchpin and can convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct, temporarily transforming the surrounding area into a pole star field.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That must be this area centered around the star-shaped crystal, right?
That's
I remember
cool.
it from the Snezhnaya preview teaser.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That did
Enemies
show up
within
then.
this AoE will have their physical resistance reduced. But more importantly, the pole star field will store dissipating cryo and electro-elemental energies. This stored energy can then be used to increase the stellar conduct, cryo, and electro damage of characters within
Okay.
this AoE.
An overall
In
buff
addition,
for them.
certain characters will gain special abilities while within the pole star field.
Wow.
Oh, so we
Mhm.
get buffed,
Okay.
and enemies get less physical resistance. Sounds like Stellar Conduct is going to be a powerful tool in our arsenal.
Yep.
Would
that's
that help
right.
Eula?
Plus, in Snezhnaya, Stellar Conduct will have unique
sorry, my
gameplay
cat's
applications
meowing at me.
outside of combat
gonna-
too.
It's so cool. And with the arrival of Sandrone, the chance to experiment with this new reaction is just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Now that she has this stellar linchpin, what are her combat skills like?
Well, it definitely allows her to make greater use of her computational abilities. With the help of the Stellar Conduct reaction, she's able to control various mechanisms and flexibly deal damage. So let's take a second to
Let's
see
do
her
that.
in action.
Oh, yes,
Action.
please.
That's still such a cute transition. Oh my god.
This skirt really wasn't made for weather like this.
It wasn't.
How in
No.
places did Rosalind used to cope?
Oh my god, they made that an actual line.
Let's test my hypothesis. What a joke!
So much aggression.
Oh,
So much
I
anger.
love all the mechanical elements. Using all those mechanisms, it's like she barely has to lift a finger.
I think that's the point.
Of
Yeah.
course, it would be unbecoming of a lady
It
to
can go
muddy her
straight into the
hem.
sky.
Like we've heard already, Stellar Conduct is a big
I
part
didn't
of her
think that.
kit. Not only can she
Okay.
convert the superconduct
Okay.
reaction into stellar conduct, but she can also increase the stellar conduct damage of her entire team.
Whoa. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Mhm.
Looks like her attacks pack a bigger punch under the effects of stellar conduct.
That's right. Sandrone often lets her mechanisms do the dirty work for her. For example, with her charged
She just
attack,
taps the
Sandrone will
screen.
command Fagio to fire condensed beams at enemies. The damage dealt by her condensed beams is considered stellar conduct damage.
Ooh. Attacks like this usually have some sort of overload mechanic, right? Is that true for Sandrone as well?
Yes. Continuously firing condensed beams will cause Fagio to accumulate decoding power. Sandrone can then use her elemental skill to decrease Fagio's decoding power,
Oh,
while quickly
okay.
maneuvering around the field and firing prism shots at enemies.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, couldn't have said it better
Rotate that
myself.
properly and it does
Yay,
last
got
a
it
little
right.
bit.
Yep. Basically, by alternating between her charged attack and elemental skill, Sandrone can leverage her mechanical prowess and Fagio's powerful beams to clear out the field with ease. But that's only part of her tactical strategy. With her elemental bursts, Sandrone bombards enemies with artillery fire and
jeez.
light beams, dealing AoE cryo damage. If Sandrone is within the Polestar field, the damage of the light beams is also considered stellar conduct damage. Mhm.
Wow,
So
it's
just
crazy
hits extra hard.
how powerful and elegant she is at the same time. Not a hair out of place.
Yeah. Even when bombarding us with a boatload of firepower.
Yup.
Yes. Especially
Man,
then.
It's gonna
Especially
be so
then.
fun to explore Snezhnaya with Sandrone too.
Yeah, Snezhnaya is where the Fatui headquarters are, after all. I feel like we can definitely expect Sandrone to play a part in the upcoming
I hope.
story.
I will take that, yes.
No. The main headquarters of the Adventurers Guild are also in Snezhnaya. I was just thinking about that because the Traveler first met Sandrone at the Adventurers Guild in Nod Cry.
Right, when she took Catherine's place.
Yep.
Well,
Hmm.
Catherine is Sandrone's creation, so in retrospect, I guess we shouldn't have been so surprised. Oh, but I'll let you in on a little secret.
Oh.
If you turn in your daily commissions to Catherine with Sandrone and the party, in addition to the regular rewards, you'll receive dessert rewards as well.
Oh, that's so fun.
Dessert.
Oh, that's so nice.
Guess Sandrone still loves a good tea party.
Well, of course, inviting friends over for afternoon tea is how a lady engages with polite society. Plus, to make hosting tea parties even easier, Sandrone invented a portable tea table. All you need to do is send out an invitation letter and you can enjoy afternoon tea with friends.
That's
Aw.
amazing.
I wonder if she met them during the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh, that sounds possible. If the last Fontanalia festival is anything to go by, I feel like travelers are going to have a lot to look forward to this time around.
I hope
for
so. It looks amazing.
So, let's get into it, shall we? Does everyone remember Risley's giant ship, the Wingalette?
Yes.
I mean, it looks familiar.
It's the giant ship.
Oh, I know. That's the ark he built in the Fortress of
Yeah.
Meropide, right? To deal with the whole prophecy situation?
Yes, that's right. It turns out an aquarium will be opening on the Wingalette during
Oh.
the Fontanalia Film Festival.
That's a fun use
Seems
of it,
like
I guess.
Sandrone has her own room on the ship as well.
Oh.
Wait, and are those two things related? Sandrone being on the ship and the aquarium?
I mean, based on what we know about her so far, I'd be pretty surprised if she suddenly developed a passion for marine animals.
But the mecha one. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
there must be another reason.
There's always another reason. But the
Guess
mecha
travelers
thing.
will just have to play through the story to find out.
Well, Sandrone's activities might be a mystery, but Columbina's aboard the ship for a much more straightforward reason. She's actually acting in one of the films, and her crew is shooting on the Wingalette.
Right where
Oh, and
Sandrone
you're
is
just
staying?
watching over her?
The intrigue.
I know. I'm
Oh,
so
the
excited for travelers
piano.
to see how it all plays out. So,
Oh my
be sure
God.
to check out the Sunny Summer Fontanalia event during the new version.
I would never
For
miss
a limited
it.
time, completing the event story will also reward travelers with additional Ascension materials for Sandrone! Yay!
All this talk about the Wingalette must mean Risley's making an appearance during the festival too, right?
Yep. In fact, during
Oh, Lady
filming,
Trismegistus.
Columbina even
Oh.
convinced him to check out a mysterious fortune-telling stall, though fate may have been leading him there already.
Hmm.
Wait, is that Barbalot's Dodoko? So
Yep.
the Hexen Circle's in Fontaine now?
That's right. Apparently, it's because Barbaloth happened to catch a glimpse of a strange omen during a recent divination.
Ooh, very mysterious. And it had something to do with the traveler's friends?
That's
Yeah,
right.
Beto,
And Risley isn't the only one who's
Mizuki,
been guided here by fate. Mage B's stall has been getting quite a
Ayana.
few visitors.
Yep, and that's when she uses lunar arcana to read their future. For example, Risley draws the upright Emperor card.
Fancy.
Whoa, that sounds impressive. What does it mean?
Don't worry. Barbalov will explain the revelations
Eternal
of the lunar
dominion
arcana
and
in-game.
unshakable authority.
In addition to her insights, each character that visits her stall will also receive a tangible boost to their abilities, including
Oh.
ones relating to the stellar conduct reaction.
Okay.
For example, after Risley's revelation is unveiled, whenever he's within the polestar field generated by the stellar conduct reaction, he'll be able to restore HP more frequently with his charged attacks, allowing him to unleash more enhanced normal attacks.
That's good.
Yae Miko's Sessho Sakuras are also getting enhanced. Not only will their duration be extended, but they won't be destroyed after she casts her elemental burst.
Ooh.
Plus, when
don't
Yae
have her,
Miko
but
is
that's
within
cool.
a polestar field, the lightning strikes from her Sessho Sakura will be able to deal additional damage, and that damage is considered stellar conduct damage.
In addition, when Chi-Chi
love
is within a
Chi-Chi here.
polestar field, her elemental skill will provide the party with a damage bonus to reactions
Ooh.
like stellar conduct and deal additional damage alongside the active character.
And when Sino is within a polestar field, his elemental skill will allow him to temporarily enter the Pack-Sworn Path Clearer state to deal quick bursts of damage over a short period of time.
That might be good.
Let's go! These are just some examples of the witch's revelations travelers can look forward to in Luna 8. We don't have time to introduce them all, so
Yeah.
be sure to check out the rest in game. And
Go!
as for
Go.
the new reactions coming in Snezhnaya, Stellar Conduct is just the beginning, so buckle up, travelers!
So thanks to these revelations, a bunch of our old friends are not only getting stronger, but they can now interact with the stellar conduct mechanic as well.
That's right.
Ooh.
Basically, after unveiling their revelation, some of their talents and skills will be enhanced while within a polestar field.
Ooh, awesome. So, if you have any of those characters, you can pair them with Sandrone.
Which is really
and see
good.
all the new
Yeah.
things they can do with the stellar conduct mechanic.
Of course, there are also other changes in
Chi-Chi's gonna be
store
my
as
main
part
healer.
of these revelations,
I've
as
learned.
well as interesting stories associated with the Lunar Arcana card each character draws. But we'll leave that for travelers to experience for themselves.
Oh, plus the characters with the Witch's Revelation will also be featured on the Light Race Wish banner, so don't miss out if you're interested.
And as for our other event wishes,
Ah,
in the
see, Lolly's
first half
running
of
with
Luna 8,
Sandrone.
travelers can look
Okay.
forward to event wishes for Sandrone and Seat Lolly. A new 5-star claymore, a teaspoon of transcendence, will also be featured on the weapon banner.
And in the second half of Luna 8,
And
we'll have
the-
returning event wishes for Columbina and the Raiden Shogun.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
All right, it's about time for our first break. We'll be back with information on a mysterious new area, so stay tuned.
Yay!
Look at the art there. It's so pretty. Her past and then present with the gears in the background. I'm like trying to make out the rest there. Could it be like the moon? I'm sorry. That was just I don't know why I wasn't expecting it. Okay, let's continue on. Enough distractions from me. For the first code just being a marionette. Which I should probably jot down, but I don't need to necessarily. We're good. This looks so amazing already. So I just can't wait. And we're gonna be back in Fontaine. What was our last Fontaine thing? Hold on. I know we went there because, well, if you knew about it, Barbeloth was there in one of the previous patches at the end of everything. Oh, I guess the photo? Was that even? Oh, my memory's so poor. But, you know, like, actually having a pretty solid reason.
Welcome
on the
back,
moon.
travelers.
Wait a second. That planet in the background, is that Teyvat?
That's right! This summer, we're heading on a very special adventure, so strap in, everyone, and prepare for launch!
Yeah, let's do it. shit,
Oh
getting to
my
see it
God,
from
we're
this
actually in outer
angle.
space?
Yeah.
This is incredible. When you mentioned a special adventure, I didn't think it would take us outside of Teyvat.
And not just anywhere outside of Teyvat. We're heading to
The moon.
The
Ooh, it looks amazing. Look at those buildings. This place is looking a lot different than when Columbina brought us here before.
Oh yeah, no,
Well,
it's more
she did
filled.
say she wanted to clean up the place a bit before inviting the traveler back. Even the area with the traveler's spaceship looks completely different.
Yeah, seems like Columbina has been taking great care of this place.
Flowers
So,
everywhere.
are we here for this summer adventure at her invitation?
It's a bit more
Yeah, I was
complicated
gonna
than
say, it
that.
doesn't seem like
The
summer.
traveler actually notices that Columbina's been acting a bit off, and out of concern, follows her all the way to some ancient dragon ruins.
Inside the ruins, the traveler acquires a mysterious power known as Archeoloon energy, which seems to be able to manipulate gravity.
Archeoloon energy. So
Yes.
these ruins must
That
have
looks
something to do
fun.
with the moon. Are there clues here about why Columbina is acting strange?
There are. The traveler will encounter a strange black kuhenki. We think she might have some connection to Columbina, and when we follow her, the trail leads straight to a lunar shuttle.
Oh, so
And that's how we
the
end up
spaceship
going
we
up
saw
there.
earlier.
Yep. After we explain the situation, our new Kuhenki friend, Eggy, agrees
Eggy.
to head to the moon with us to search for Columbina.
Eggy?
Oh, Paimon original.
That's
Makes
another
sense.
Paimon
Yeah.
original.
Understandable.
Okay, got it. Oh, I can't wait to see what the different areas of the moon are gonna be like. Is there a lunar base or something?
There is. That's actually the first stop on our lunar expedition, the Eye of Ibni Bellum. Like travelers experienced before when Columbina led us to our spaceship, the gravity here is completely different from Teyvat. In fact, the entire lunar surface is like this.
Plus, by using Archeoloon energy,
Oh.
we can make our bodies even more lightweight.
Ooh, that should make lunar exploration a lot easier.
This
Mhm,
just looks
mhm.
fun.
Before that, though, we'll need to rescue Eggy, because after we land on the moon, she
Oh.
somehow gets captured by a strange
No.
device.
Oh no, Eggy!
Yeah.
And to do that, we'll need to venture into some underground ruins. Of course, with the help of Archeoloon energy, the mechanisms and guards around here shouldn't pose too much of a challenge.
Then
in theory.
we'll head to the Lunar Surface
In
Monitoring
theory.
Station. After accessing the terminal, we'll learn about the mysterious Project Moongazer, which seems to have some connection to the ancient dragons.
Whoa.
Dragons.
So does that mean the dragons had plans for the moon?
That is for travelers to discover for themselves in-game.
But the good news is, the terminal also gives us a few clues on where to search for Columbina, which leads us to our next stop on our lunar adventure, Ungyen's Circle.
Ooh.
Usually hidden away, this facility is used to research lunar life forms and also seems to have some connection to Project Moongazer.
Whoa, now this looks completely different from the lunar landscape
It
outside.
does.
Looks like the dragons turned this place into some kind of experimental lab.
Exactly. This is also where we'll meet other Kuhenki who come from the same place as Eggy. Apparently, these Kuhenki are obsessed with wearing all kinds of different
Oh, is that a
hats.
different,
Oh,
they're
so
adorable.
cute.
But was that a different teleport
Still
waypoint?
no sign of Columbina, though. Huh.
Well, according to the records in the terminal, Columbina was here at some point, and there was a giant Kuhenki by her side.
Yeah, so to find her, travelers will need to follow the giant Kuhenki high into the sky, clearing away moonlit vines and repairing an elevator along the way.
This elevator will take travelers high above the moon's surface to the third stop on our lunar expedition, the Space Lifeform Capture Station.
Wow, so the
Jeez.
dragons not only built bases on the moon, but also a whole structure above it.
This place doesn't look like it's in the best of shape.
Oh no, it's falling apart.
Yeah.
It's not.
Apparently,
good.
it also has some connection to Project Moongazer. If travelers follow this damaged passageway, they can even reach the open space outside the station.
I see that
Wow,
bar.
Teyvat looks so beautiful from this angle.
It's a little scary.
So, we know the giant Kuhenki was heading for the capture station, but what about Columbina?
Don't worry, she's there too.
We finally found her!
Ah, we make it.
What's she doing here, though?
Well, she noticed a disturbance in a certain area of the moon, and it seems to be affecting the creatures there. So she came to the capture station to get a better look. That's when the Traveler finds her.
Well, of course. The Traveler's never one to leave a problem unsolved. Columbina needs our help, so together we head to the area of the disturbance.
Which happens to be none other than the Lunar Sea. Be
Ooh.
careful though. Even though it looks beautiful, the high concentration of Archeoloon energy makes this a treacherous place. Travelers
Yeah, I was
will
gonna
need to
say it's
avoid
colorful.
the blue
I think
areas
that means
at
it's
all
dangerous.
costs.
But I see a lot of blue. How are we supposed to cross?
Don't worry. Thanks to Columbina, the schools of Kuhanki living here are more than willing to help out. They can
That's-
mimic
oh.
the jellyfish and whales that live in the Lunar Sea to help us get across.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness.
the ecosystem on the moon is even more diverse than I imagined.
Look at
I
those.
know, right? Travelers might even
What is
encounter
that?
some interesting slimes.
See that?
Of course. Aside from the areas we just introduced, there are tons of other places waiting for travelers to explore, including the ever mysterious far side of the moon.
Voiceover, turn on
Wait,
audio.
You're saying we get to go
So
to
it's
the dark
voice.
side of the moon too? Ooh, are we getting aliens
Whoa.
now?
Besides the
That's
traveler, you
so
mean?
different.
Hey!
Hey, Dave,
Yeah,
whoa.
we have
Damn.
aliens at home, you guys.
Aliens
Chill.
at home.
No, but seriously, there's a hidden base on the far side of the moon too? This dragon technology is crazy.
I know, right?
Mhm. Of course, there's a lot more to explore on the far side of the moon as well.
That's right. There's so much more to this lunar adventure than we've been able to cover here.
So be sure to check it out for yourselves in game.
It's super pretty.
Wow, this is actually
know, maybe
insane.
dangerous,
there are
but-
so many cool areas and creatures to check out.
But I
bet
love
travelers
exploring,
can't
so
wait.
let's go.
Yeah, I know, right? Plus, to make lunar exploration a bit easier, the devs have made a few optimizations to the map. After the version update, there will now be an indicator showing which layer of the map you're currently on. And when
Ooh.
selecting a landmark with a layer indicator, the layer UI will still remain visible. Of course, this optimization also applies to the Tevat map as well.
Which is good. Good.
Ooh, plus, the moon area is permanent, so travelers can come back and explore anytime.
Ooh,
Very
that's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, who would have thought the Song of the Welkin Moon would actually end with us going to the moon?
I know. We're really putting the Luna in Luna 8 this time.
Well, I hate to be the one to bring us back down to Earth, but it's time for our next break.
Aw.
Damn.
We'll be back with exciting information on the Luna 8 event lineup.
See you soon.
I love that. But here's just the pretty to the moon for real this time. It's the fucking festival music. Oh my gosh. Okay. But cool, so it's basically on the moon part is gonna be another story like world quest, but it's voiced this time. I don't know. I'm gonna find it so intriguing. I'm gonna love running around the moon. But if it's voiced, does that mean I should probably be on the lookout? Maybe I'll actually record a world quest for once. I just feel awkward when I do them not voiced because I typically can start out reading everything out, but then then the speaking reserves die. So I don't like just sitting there. Well, not sitting there in silence, but I don't like not having the words thrown out. Because sometimes I go too fast.
Welcome back, travelers!
You know,
She's
there's
in her
a
outfit.
character we forgot to mention when we were talking about the Fontanalia Festival earlier. Seat Lolly.
Yep.
It's
her music going on right
She left
now.
her house.
Yeah.
Hey, she likes to be social. Sometimes. The
Yep.
important thing is, she has a new outfit.
Wow, look at all
adorable.
the bows.
And the pigtails! That is so cute!
Wait, we just made a big deal about her leaving her house, but doesn't it look like she's wearing pajamas?
No.
Oh my god, it really does. She even has an eye mask and everything.
Hey, Granny was already flustered enough running into the Traveler looking like that. Let's not embarrass her further and leave the rest for travelers
Whispers of
to
stars.
discover in-game.
Okay.
The outfit's so pretty.
If you're
Aw.
wondering why Granny made
It
the
looks
trip to
comfy,
Fontaine,
too.
though,
Like for
it
pajamas.
turns out her favorite light novel is getting adapted into a
Is there's just
film, and the
Charlotte.
crew is filming on the Winglet.
Oh, and Charlotte's starring in it? Looks like she's playing a detective.
Yeah, it really
Good
suits
role
her,
for
doesn't
her.
it?
Yeah.
But for a hard-hitting reporter like her,
Columbina
I'm sure
was
playing a
just standing
detective
next
didn't
to
feel
Farina
too
there.
far off at all.
That's for sure. The way she pursues the truth is already pretty intense.
Yeah. That's
Well,
adorable.
looks like we get to run into a bunch of old friends on the Winglet. I feel like some fun times are in store.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
been a minute.
So you
Sorry.
don't
That
miss
made me
out,
happy.
Travelers. All right, here's another piece of good news, and it has to do with the quest dialogue experience. I'm sure we've all tried to speed up the pace of a quest before by clicking through the dialogue, but most of the time you have to wait for a set transition time to pass or for certain animations to play out before the next line can play.
Yes.
With the habits of different travelers in mind, the devs have decided
Oh?
to change this going forward. Starting in Luna 8, travelers can choose to no longer wait to advance dialogue. A single click can immediately move to the next line. Basically, the pacing of dialogue progression
hope I
is now
don't
something
accidentally-
you can control.
I hope I
Ooh.
do not
That's
miss
actually
the dialogue
awesome.
line by clicking
Oh,
too
and
early.
we should also mention that the Sunny Summer Fontanalia event story
It's
is
permanent.
as well. So travelers can play through it at
Sorry.
their own pace.
I
love
feel like
that.
we keep mentioning the Winglet, but there's actually a bit more we need to share.
That's right. The ship's aquarium has become a popular filming location, but it needs a bit more work before it can open for business.
Exactly. And that's where you come in, travelers.
Here we
It's
are.
your job to get the aquarium up and running.
We are the best
Of course,
business people.
you can't have an aquarium without different species of fish. So the first step is to head underwater in Fontaine and
I have not
do
fought
some
underwater in
fishing.
a minute.
You might even spot some containers underwater with high-value collectibles inside.
Oh.
So don't just be on the lookout for fish.
Yup. The goal
Okay.
is to surface at the designated area within the time limit with as many high-value fish and items as possible.
You can then use what you catch to decorate the aquarium and drum up people's interest.
And the
Okay.
more interest you manage to create, the more guests will visit the aquarium. You can even sell the collectibles as souvenirs to earn funds for the business.
Travelers can also head to the pool on the ship and use
Oh,
certain bait
this
or
mode
nets to catch
again.
the fish that are being rehabilitated there.
That is a shiny
Travelers
fish
can
you didn't
also
get.
look forward to various rewards for their efforts, including primo
Wait,
gems,
you get a
the
Charlotte
chance
and
to
her
invite
outfit?
Charlotte to their parties, and her new outfit.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wait. We can get Charlotte and her outfit at the same time?
Yeah, that's
so
yeah.
awesome!
Yep.
I can't wait.
Yep.
Wow.
So
I don't remember
miss
if
out,
my Charlotte
travelers.
C6 or not yet,
Elsewhere
but
in Fontaine,
I love that.
guests from all over Tevat have arrived for a joint marksmanship exercise.
Oh, looks like we have the Maison Gardiennage,
Casca
the
and
Flower Feather Clan,
Chevreuse.
and the Knights of Favonius. Wow, seems like one expert marksman after another.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
and with their
okay,
help,
okay.
Travelers will need to fire observation grenades and guide the projectile as far as they can without hitting obstacles. The farther it flies, the higher the score.
Oh, looks like there's some strategic thinking involved.
Travelers can
Okay.
also look forward to the return of another
Oh my god.
dance event over in Natland with Dance Dance Easy Breezy Disco.
The art's
Ooh, I'm
cute.
ready to dance. And this time, Mualani has invited even more friends to join.
Ooh, cool. Mullazines are there this time. And Asha.
Yep, just grab a few friends, follow the lead dancer the best you can, and have a good time.
Oh, the Saurians on the dance floor are so
Look at 'em running by.
Oh,
Super cute. There are also a few new additions to repertoire of Myriad Melodies.
More
including
music.
a new Not Cry album,
Oh.
where roads are pledged to cross, and a new score theme for Columbina.
Yo!
The Leyline Overflow event is also returning, so don't miss out on
That's
the
gonna be
chance to
really
earn
good for
double
me.
the experience, materials, and more.
Double XP.
In addition, new character and action cards are being added to Genius Invocation TCG.
As always, the
Plus,
cards
the
look
Forge
really
Realms
cool.
Temper and Heated Battle Mode are also returning, so don't miss out.
All right, it's about time for our last break. Don't go anywhere, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
Yes, the other side. Tea party time. Oh, did you just destroy her? Oh, you're having so much fun with this, Sandrone. She's gonna stop her from eating. Is that what that was? Oh my gosh. Yep, I knew it. She was gonna eat it. Now she's free to nom. She's winning. Predictable. She's fuming. Oh! Enhancements! Damn it! They're evolving! She's just chasing her. Oh my god. Palabina, run! Run!
Welcome back, travelers! In the spirit of the season, a new summer-themed lobby and summer outfits are coming to Milliastra Wonderland. Let's take a look.
Oh, looks like we really went to Natlin with this one. Ooh, water guns. That's fun. And the outfits look cool too, actually. I really like the male mannequin here. Ooh! That was a good color change up. Literally just swap and it works. That was really pretty, actually.
Wow, the slide, the beach. This is perfect for summer.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the perfect place to chat, swim,
Just spilled like
relax,
ice cream laying on the
or
floor.
even pick up an instrument and serenade your friends.
Some of these cosmetics actually look kind of familiar.
Yeah, almost like they've taken inspiration from some of our friends.
And those are just a few examples. A bunch of new outfits are coming to Milliastra Wonderland in the new version.
You could be a shark.
Also, be sure to check
Sorry,
out
I
the
didn't
events to
My
earn
cat
free
grabbed me.
rewards, including prismatic crystals and an elegant 4-star outfit set.
Oh, in addition, the editor is also receiving a few new updates. For example, you can now keep the cursor displayed at all times, allowing craftspeople to design more user-friendly gameplay elements.
Nice. I feel like that opens the door for more interactive mechanics.
Oh, totally. And also, pre-aiming has been added to the skill editing interface, making it easier for craftspeople to create skills that require precise aiming.
Plus, with the new motion control component, you can now directly control the movement of objects.
Wow, sounds like you could even create a vehicle-like effect or something. The possibilities in
Oh.
Milliastra Wonderland just keep getting bigger.
Oh,
Time for us to
totally.
race
In
around.
addition to that, Luna 8 is also adding a new batch of environment assets and introducing support for customizing object colors and materials,
Ooh.
giving craftspeople even more freedom over visuals.
Nice. Wow.
All right, well, that's it for the updates to Milliastra Wonderland. Now, let's move on to some out-of-game news. But
Got
why
it.
tell you about it when I could just show you? Here, let's take a look.
Oh,
Hoyo Fest.
That's the annual event in Southeast Asia, right? I wonder what's in store this time around.
I see art supplies.
They're looking
and
great.
Southeast Asian landmarks.
Ooh.
For anyone who's not familiar, Hoyo Fest is a huge annual celebration held by Hoyoverse that takes place across multiple cities in Southeast Asia.
Wow, that's a lot of cities.
Looks like there's a whole bunch of exclusive goodies and merch, too.
Get a character pillow too. Damn.
All right, guys, that's it for the Luna 8 special program. Honestly, this version has so much exciting content in
It
store.
yes,
I'm
it looks
hyped
like
for the
it.
Lunar Sea and some dance, easy breezy disco.
Woo!
Whoa.
And I, of course, am so excited for Sandrone to return.
Woo!
I just love her so much, and I can't wait for everyone to experience her journey and to meet Faggio and see some of her interactions
Yes.
with Columbina.
I'm so happy little grumpy wumpy granny is back.
Yes, I'm always
and that she
excited
gets
to
a new
see Sweet
outfit,
Lolly back.
even if it is just pajamas. I'm so excited for her to join the fun.
And I am also excited for Sandrone because I love her.
Mm.
And of course, I'm so excited for travelers to embark on this upcoming lunar adventure. It's crazy to even say, but it's not see you in game this time. It's
See you on the moon! This also happens to be the last version of the Song of the Welkin Moon. And I'm a bit sad to see it go, but honestly, we couldn't be more grateful to have you come on this journey with us, travelers. So, thank you.
Thank you.
guys.
Yeah, I can't believe
And don't forget to
we're
come
already
back to
through
Nodcry and
Nodcry.
visit from time to time.
I
You know what
will.
that
I love
means, though.
Nodcry.
Snezhnaya is literally
Just around the corner.
Yeah, you know, I almost feel
A chill?
Yep, here we go. Ooh, Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon.
Paimon?
War is coming.
Ooh.
This is no time to rest on our laurels. We must remain devoted until our banner flies high and the dust has settled.
Child.
The snow grows heavier even as we speak. How much time do we and the people of Snezhnaya
What's
have
that?
You mean Project Stuja?
Yeah. We heard about that so long ago. Jeez. And we're without Paimon here. What's that little what, we have to fight them? Oh my god, they pulled out a... I was like, that's really cute, and then it pulled weapons on us. Oh my gosh. The environment here is so... Oh.
How's that for a numbers game?
Mora isn't water. Sometimes it can flow in unnatural directions.
Ooh.
Where am I?
When we have our gun! Holy shit! Am I channeling my...
Get back to Paimon.
We really are separated from Paimon. Holy shit.
This has been entirely unconstructive.
Agreed.
The music.
How about some answers for once?
Silence!
Ooh.
Your Majesty, today's outcome as expected.
A tomb and birch trees. The
Whoa.
Tsar's final tokens of affection. That which I set in motion, I shall see to an end.
That was amazing. Also, this art here is so pretty. I love the outro being the festival music again. But I'm gonna hit pause. I wanna... Okay, I have the trailers pulled up. Okay. I think the only trailer I haven't pulled up yet is the actual one that we saw at the very end there. So give me a second to pull that up. I'm a liar. I have it pulled up. there's a different there's a different video that I didn't put to the list. Anyways, we're gonna go through the trailer here and then kinda go through final thoughts on it, and then we'll do the Snezhnaya teaser because I'm excited. And you know, it's not like we're saying goodbye to a lot of the people. There are several people who we will not be mainly focusing on now that we're leaving Nodcry. But I'm sure there's many points in time where we might actually be able to interact. It it depends on how the story goes, but considering that we get separated from Paimon, Paimon didn't seem to be doing okay. We have a gun. I don't know. But let's go into the trailer.
Frost Moon coordinates located. Please proceed to the main control hall for moon landing preparations.
What track is this?
Return to the moon.
It's so familiar.
There lies my mission.
Your mission. We know that's Eggy talking. But what could the dragon have wanted to, like, a weapon, yes.
He began to explore the moon and circumlunar zone. One day, while in the circumlunar zone, he received a mysterious signal
From deep. Is this how he came into? This is me just speculating because I can. Is this the moment he got in connection with the abyss? Because from what we've heard, I think it was from Alice, the abyss is just fucking out there, right? It's completely swarming the place. So is that it?
from deep space.
All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alain wanted me to inherit. I really can't go anywhere without running into you two.
I'm basking in the music. Okay, the OST is really good. And the nice switch up to the event.
Homecoming officially begins.
It's such a nice outfit.
A celebration of the entertainment industry.
Like I said, those two
Choose
there.
to sit this one out. This detective costume really suits me. Take this
Huh.
arcanum.
I'm interested in what could happen there because they're all turning around and like there's this moment of here. Sorry, Sealali. Because see, we were walking up somewhere, and I wonder if this is tied because then she runs over, turns into a smile, but it's like shock, but going
Choose
towards,
to sit this one out.
like, and then turns with a
This detective costume
smile
really
and a
suits me.
picture.
Take this lunar
What does that mean?
Does that count as a prophecy?
The reversed moon.
The terminal has detected the appearance of an unknown individual. Its purpose was to turn the moon into a space-based weapon.
Was it for?
I already learned the truth at the moon's core. As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that Dragon Lord of Darkness. She is the key to activating Project Moongazer. Don't go.
Androne.
Colin.
Don't go. That one line sent so much fear. I'm gonna be a mess. Okay, we lost Sandrone. This is also, before we get into that, a pretty shot. But going back to, she is the key to activating Project Moongazer. And then don't go Columbina. And I'm pretty let's just press play so I can reconfirm it to myself.
She is the key to activating Project Moongazer. Don't go, Columbina.
We knew what this order would cost from the
Was that Arya?
beginning.
Switch to the Ordo.
If Columbina is calling for help, the spaceship's our only chance.
Project Moongazer. It responded to me.
I have a certain feeling about how she views that descender.
If what Alain said is true, then I'm about to be born anew. Inverted.
formula? Reversion.
Oh my gosh. That's so much. I am so excited. Scared, but excited. They definitely said this is the last patch before Snezhnaya. We need to make this epic. And, that's that's great. I I love the outfits. The all the different spots on the moon too are really pretty, and it's going to be interesting kind of maneuvering around, using the uh not completely zero gravity, but like, the very different gravity to jump to all the places, parkour, and then also have to maneuver with the little creatures around the moon because otherwise we're dead. But I'm also curious about in that the section where we're literally floating through some of the like up top space, like the I'm forgetting. I actually know a little bit of terminology I could use in this instance, and it's just left in my brain. But, during that moment, there was a bar that was slowly filling up, and I think it stopped a little bit, or maybe it didn't. But when we turned into the Kuhenki and kind of traveled a little bit, but yeah, there was a bar above our health, which I can only assume, given the context, might have been almost like do you think it's like an oxygen bar? We would have started slowly chipping away at health if we stayed out there too long. Maybe, I don't know. But it's looking great. I'm so happy to have Sandrone. Look at her face, man. But so happy to see Sandrone. I'm sure it's going to mess me up. Uh, whether it be like me being all emotional or me just having the time of my life, seeing her and Columbina interact again. Um, Getting to see interactions with Seat Lolly is gonna be great because as people who've seen me play through Natlin know that I happen to really love Seat Lolly. She's great. So having her back's great. Seeing Farina's just always a fucking great moment in time. So Farina being here, doing some filming, it's like directing for the film. It's yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's been so long, so seeing everybody together like this is literally a group of people I fucking love. So, my excitement cannot be expressed completely. And yeah, before I keep rambling, adorable. Before I keep rambling on and on, because I could, like every frame of this fucking trailer, for the most part, has something that I want to be like, oh my god, because look at this. So how? But yeah, let's jump on to oh, let me reconfirm. Yes, it's Arya. I was right. They didn't actually list Eggy. Okay. That was one of the voices I was looking for, but let's go. What's going on with Paimon? What's happening here?
War is coming. This is no time to rest on our laurels.
That train is really
We must
cool
remain
looking.
devoted until our banner flies high and the dust has settled.
But the snow grows heavier even as we speak. How much time do we and the people of Snezhnaya have left? You mean...
What is this creature? Saw this one, and then later we're about to see like one made of wood. So I guess there's just almost golems or just these giant creatures. This one's locked behind ice. I wonder if it's almost gonna be reminiscent of some of the puzzles in Sumeru, where we freed the giant robots. I'm forgetting their names. I'm so sorry, but we freed them, and then we had to fight them. Because it looks like it'd be there's 1 point, 2 point, and the third point over here. Maybe there's a fourth, but it looks like there'd be 3. And then the train in the back. And I'm sorry, I didn't pause. I really just let dialogue happen. But I love how detailed the train here is. This lighting, while it's, you see where the natural light isn't hitting, is pretty dark. Like, just giving this feel of mostly natural lighting with some lampposts strewn around is really cool. There's even some snow actually in the tracks here. And then just this outer view. Um, it's completely different. Like, trust me, this layout is not at all. Well, maybe a little bit in this next shot, but um, because we haven't been in a snowy place, in Genshin, I'm trying to think. I don't think we have. Since we haven't been in a snowy place in Genshin, my only connection when looking at this looks like a little tiny. It's less advanced Fontaine, but it's also vaguely a. Would it be a more advanced Bellabog or about the same Bellabog? And again, not really this shot. This shot's the one where it's giving a bit of Fontaine with the decent amount of spacing. The buildings seem pretty sturdy, a little bit tall and all that. But then we have right here where I said it was a little bit more, but it's only because this. If the statue was a little bit closer to the stairs, it would have really gave it that feel. But no, it's its own unique place for sure. It's just that's what I was thinking when I was watching this over. Hmm. The sky looks very interesting with the like there's just always some pattern in the sky, which doesn't even look like it's coming from the castle here, but maybe it is. Like just we don't have the angle of it, but straight above the snowflake right there. And then wonder what room this is. Would this be just where they have some meetings? So not always. Or would this be almost like a school setting? It's just a library? I don't know. But having child here and they seem to be having so holding some of their own doubts on are we sure this is going to do whatever, right? Because we've heard little tiny bits and pieces of Project Stuja, and we know that Arlecchino wasn't necessarily. Oh God, it's been so long. This is back in Fontaine. But she didn't. Well, during her quest, which were we still in Fontaine for that? I'm pretty sure we were. But she didn't seem to be the biggest plan, but she wanted to use it. Like, while it wasn't great and it really was for her part and, the House of the Hearth part seemed to be more of a death trap, really, like just throwing them away. Um, but she wants to turn the tables in some way with it. And then we know that child would be worried about his siblings and all of them. And then Sandrone had some of her own doubts too. We got to see in the animated short, and I think we get a line from her here, but let's see.
And the dust has settled.
But the snow grows heavier even as we speak. How much time do we and the people
Why are
of
people getting
Snezhnaya
arrested there?
have left?
You mean Project Stuja?
It's gonna be so uncomfortable. That's a Bellabog shot. It's gonna be so off-putting not having Paimon during whatever part of this it is. But also, this scene of us running through the fucking environment, running into these rabbits that want us dead. Epic. There's some of the Cryo Traveler. Look at that. Some of the environment just jumping out and killing you. Ooh. Okay, I need to actually listen to Sandrone, considering the subs here. The subs were working in the actual thing.
Trust have we lost to this plan?
How much trust have we lost to this plan already?
How's that for a numbers game?
How's that for a numbers game?
Mora isn't water. Sometimes it can flow in unnatural directions.
And then this! Time for FPS. Go. But he said, where am I? What happens between the start and this?
This has been entirely unconstructive.
Agreed.
How about some answers for once?
Silence! Your Majesty, today's outcome as expected.
As expected.
A tomb and birch trees. The Tsar's final tokens of affection. That which I set in motion, I shall see to an end.
Look at this shot. Oh. Tomb and birch trees, the Tsar's final tokens of affection. In Snezhnaya, those who brave the cruel cold follow their own laws of survival. Every road guided by the light of the pole star will, in the end, lead to the same destination. Look right there. Okay. This is gonna be crazy. I okay. It's okay. Anyways, guys, I think I will be calling it here. Otherwise, I think I might go back and forth between this and the actual story again for a little bit. Anyways, though, what are your guys' thoughts on this upcoming patch and what are your theories for what the heck happens that separates us from Paimon? That should be illegal, by the way. I don't know why you would rip my partner away like that. Like Paimon's the best travel guide ever, and even if she's not actually guiding us, she's just always there to give us company, so we're not always feeling alone. And I just would prefer her being with us. But she didn't seem to be doing well. Now, is that something? Sorry, there's a cat. Is that something because of Snezhnaya's altitude? Not altitude, climate? Like, is it so cold that it's messing with her? Or is there some other reasons why she seems to be affected by being over here? We don't know what happens to lead to that, but, you know, I'm intrigued. And I just love to. I can't wait till we get more of. Because we know all the Harbingers have their own reasons for being there. They're not all completely sold, like, faithful to the Saritsa's beliefs or anything like that. It's just, they can get things out of it, so they're kind of just working for it. So I'm just interested. I'm so excited for the summer event. I'm glad it's another permanent event as well. And I just want to see that amazing group of people interact, and I'm just happy to have Sandrone back. I'm a little scared about the "Don't Go Columbina" because I don't know. What if they didn't? They're not going to. Okay, this is just my fears talking. Because this is just how I am when I'm watching or reading something. Sometimes they actually do this, but imagine we get Sandrone back. She gets like this second chance at life, and then poof, Columbina's gone. But they won't do that. They'll scare the fuck out of us though. But I don't think they're actually going to do that. But it's going to be a tense moment. And yeah, anyways, like I said, I could ramble on and on. So I hope you all have a great day or night whenever the heck you're watching this. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.